from fires, car fires. So airport is basically enhanced security measures. We can't leave right now.
Breaking developments tonight on the mayhem in Mexico. Cartels carrying out violence in the streets across nearly a dozen states in that country after the Mexican government conducted an operation in an attempt to capture a cartel boss, but instead shot and killed him. Good evening, everybody. I'm Casey Stiegel. Thanks for being here. The violence erupting within close proximity of popular vacation spots like Puerto Vallarta and Guadalajara, prompting the U.S. State Department to issue a rare shelter-in-place order for all Americans in those locations until further notice. Now, a number of North Texans are stuck there. We will hear from them in just a moment. But first, let's bring you up to speed on how we got here. Mexican Army units launched a pre-dawn raid this morning in the western state of Jalisco, targeting the elusive boss of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, known as one of the most dangerous drug networks in all of North America. The goal was to capture Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, better known as El Mencho, alive. U.S. leaders had offered a $15 million reward for his arrest, but he was shot during today's operation and died on the way to a hospital. Chaos then ensued. In response, cartel members torched vehicles, they blocked highways, and forced flight cancellations in and around about a dozen western Mexico states. Americans who are now stuck, uploading videos to the web from their resorts, showing an eerie scene playing out all around them. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo spoke with some people from North Texas who are caught up in all of this and joins us with the fast-moving facts tonight. Hi, Vanya.
Hi, Casey. Yeah, for travelers there tonight, it's waiting minute by minute in a place that used to be a vacation, and now they have no idea what happens next. I spoke to one of those travelers who's trapped in Puerto Vallarta.
We're praying for everyone.
It was supposed to be the end of a fun birthday trip to Puerto Vallarta for TJ Perry, who was scheduled to fly home to Dallas Sunday. Instead,
we started receiving notifications of delayed flights all of a sudden. Basically everything being put on a code red. I think that's the easiest way to kind of understand it, of like a complete lockdown.
With all flights in and out of the state canceled, he says he went downstairs to the front desk.
The manager was saying that there was some things involving the police here and unfortunately the cartel. And of course, we all have the internet, so we started to Google and try to figure out what was going on.
The Mexican military killed a powerful cartel leader known as El Mencho on Sunday. Retaliation from his Jalisco New Generation Cartel now leading to unrest in several Mexican states. After reading the news, Perry looked outside.
You could see smoke kind of coming from I would say more of the north area, all up in the sky. There's been cars basically lit on fire. From my understanding, is in regards to the retaliation that the cartel is doing.
Smoke in the sky, empty streets in one of Mexico's busiest tourist areas.
It's like very eerie, so it's not what you're used to. Which makes sense, right? It's due to everybody being on lockdown right now. So it's very sad.
And then in the middle of our conversation, the screen froze. The call dropped. For several minutes, I couldn't get a hold of him. Just silence. When he came back,
I think the signal just went out. I don't know the internet. I don't know what's happening. So I don't know if it's anything going on there or if it's just Wi-Fi here. I really have no idea, but we're okay. Okay, so we're good. We're good.
He says they're waiting inside the hotel, doors closed, waiting.
Hotel seems to be taking their precautionary measures to keep everyone safe, and then to try to, I guess, keep us as up to date as much as they can. So with that being said, yes, as of right now, yes, we are safe, thankfully.
And as he waits, he made a point to say this.
Puerto Vallarta is just a beautiful place. And the culture here has always been amazing. So it's just very sad to, kind of see all of this happening. So I would just say prayers for everyone here.
Well, the State Department is saying that Americans in these impacted areas should continue to shelter in place. Back to you, Casey.
Yeah, we don't know how long that will last, and we are getting more widespread reports of communication issues like you experienced during the interview, so something we'll keep our eye on. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo reporting live in the Satellite Center for us tonight. Vanya, thank you. The White House finally responding tonight, hours after the operation. The White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, posting this to X, saying in part the United States provided intelligence support to the Mexican government in order to assist with an operation in which El Mencho, an infamous drug lord and leader within the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, was eliminated. It also went on to say in this operation, 3 additional cartel members were killed, 3 were wounded, and 2 were arrested. The Trump administration also commends and thanks the Mexican military for their cooperation and successful execution of this operation. At this hour, it is unknown how long that red alert will last, with travel plans, spring break for many, and in just a few short months, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the city of Guadalajara is scheduled to host 4 matches, but it is unclear if and how this could possibly have an impact on those games. In recent months, Mexican authorities have already invested heavily in surveillance systems and patrols in anticipation for those summer games. These are the matches expected to happen there. South Korea is set to face the UEFA playoff winner on June 11th. Then on June 18th, Mexico and South Korea will play each other. Colombia and the Intercontinental playoff winner will square off on the 23rd of June. Then the 4th and final match is set for June 26th with Uruguay versus Spain. Now, security at all World Cup venues, including here in North Texas, has no doubt been heightened with plans in place to protect soccer fans, players, and residents. The death of El Mencho will now underscore the ongoing challenges for Mexican authorities to combat organized crime in the country. Stay with us. We will have continuing coverage of the unrest in Mexico on air and online over at fox4news.com and the free Fox Local app. There you will find up-to-the-minute developments, including impacts on American citizens in that country and also important travel alerts.